In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and replace the battery in your Infinity G37 X located under your hood. Underneath the hood, you're going to locate the battery cover on the passenger side. You're going to press up on this little tab here and then one on the other side and remove this cover. Using a 10mm wrench, we're going to go ahead and loosen the nut on the ground terminal. We should be able to spin this terminal and slide it off and set it aside. Using your 10mm wrench, come on over to the positive side. Okay, loosen this nut. Go ahead and wiggle this terminal. Go ahead and slide that off. Using your trim tool here, I want to go ahead and remove our plastic retainer buttons. Pop out the center and then lift out. On the front side here, remove this trim button here. And then over on the far right, we have another one right here. Gonna pop out the center on this one here. It's slightly different design than the other ones. And pop out that center and remove the button. Let's go ahead and lift up on this. Set this aside. We have our cowl right here. It is a multi-piece unit and there is a split over here in this section. So we're going to pull up on the seal, just slide that off. You can lift up on this here. You want to release this, sliding it out. In the center section here, there's a little tab. You're going to gently lift up on that because it locks onto this little tab right here. And just slide it out. Across the top of the battery, you have two J-hook mounts here. There's 10mm nuts. Loosen. Capture that 10mm, set that aside. On the back side here is a mini J-hook. And this is the hook right here. And that simply hooks into a little tab on the back side here. Go ahead and set that bracket to the side. Go ahead and grab that battery. Lift it up and out. With the battery removed, you can remove the J-hook that we removed the 10mm nut from. This is a lot longer, and this hooks in to a bracket down behind here, down below. So when we go to reinstall everything, you will need to hook this onto the bracket and hold it up. Go ahead and take your battery, lower that down into the tray. Once you get that in a position, go ahead and take your crossbar here. You want to get that J-hook installed on the back side. right, once that's set, let's go ahead and drop our rod down inside and install that. You want to hold that front rod and bring that crossbar over. Good, feed that through. Good, install that nut. Now I want to make sure that the bracket is secured properly on the battery. It is through the center here. I'm going to snug down the rear J-hook first. You just want that to be snug. Now let's go ahead and tighten on the front one. Now once this starts to bottom out, you don't want to crush the battery. You just literally want the battery to stop jiggling around. You can feel it tighten up. Give it a little tug. We're good and secure. Now when installing our cowl, it's very important that you insert the glass, the base of the windshield, into this upper groove all the way across, and then you have the side rubber seal here that runs up the side of the windshield. May have to manipulate that wiper blade a little bit. Let's go ahead and slide the center section into the lock tab. And then push this up and in. Install the rubber seal. This is the hood to cowl seal. Now sometimes your plastic buttons or retainers will break and you'll have to source a replacement component. Take the battery trim bezel. Good, line this up. Once you have this lined up, we can go ahead and install all of our plastic push pins. I'm going to install our plastic push pins. Now that we have all of our plastic push pins in, we can go ahead and reconnect the battery. Install the positive terminal and snug it down. Now you don't have to over tighten this here, but you do want to make sure that it's good and snug as you feel that that nut is bottoming out. Go a little bit further and then go ahead and grab that terminal. Give that a good wiggle. Make sure that doesn't pivot on that post. Install the negative terminal. Snug down the nut here. You do want to make sure that the nut is good and snug. Don't over tighten this because you can crack the clamp. Give that a good wiggle, make sure it doesn't spin on the post. Grab the cover, install the 3 tabs on the back side of the tray first. Press down the front, snapping the cover into position.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.